Well, howdy, y'all. This is Presley Hale, and you are listening to The Morning Ride.
Gotta have that Texas barbecue, so stop on by when you're passing through. Bluffdale's best, don't need no teeth to chew. It's that Double D barbecue. Go see Dana.
I do lessons.
Shh! Quiet on the set. Just kidding. Hey y'all, this is Billy Joe Jones, and you're listening to The Morning Ride on Texas Homegrown Radio.
It's the morning ride.
Texas Homegrown Radio, live from the Rockstar Ranch and Texas Homegrown Studios.
60% of the time, it works every time.
All right, welcome back in to the Morning Ride right here on Texas Homegrown Radio.
Live from Texas Homegrown Studios. That's
All right, that's the place to be now.
It is.
So I hear.
Yep. It's a whole movement. It's a real thing.
It's household name.
It's a whole thing, dude. We got people switching their barn or their studios into barns now. Chicken
That is
barns
true.
and all kinds of stuff.
That is true. It's household name.
Household name.
Oh my goodness. Well, it was good having Andrea Goodman in studio.
Heck
Man,
yeah,
she was
man.
tearing it up this morning.
She sounded
Heading
great.
out to Houston. So be careful out there driving, Miss Andrea.
Mm-hmm. She's going
got
out to the Rustic.
New
That's a
song.
big
That
place.
new song you produced for her is amazing.
It's awesome, right?
There's so much good music coming out of here.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's crazy.
It's just begun.
Yeah.
It's only just begun to record.
All right, Adam Sandler.
Great songs and microphones,
Oh my gosh.
banjos, guitars, and steel found its home. I could go all day.
Oh my gosh.
All we need is a golf pro missing a hand.
Well, it's better than, what we were last year. Last year, I have a clip from what we were saying last year.
What's that?
Let's see if I can. This is from our show a year ago, I think, before we got everything going.
Got no food, got no jobs. Our pet heads are falling off.
I remember that.
Yeah. Things are way better now.
On the rise.
Oh, man.
Yep.
Well, I guess I have not looked to see what the national holidays are yet.
Oh, we gotta know.
Want to look and see what the national holidays are,
Yes, sir.
so we can know what to celebrate.
Oh, yeah.
See if it's any better than yesterday.
I gotta know.
Let's see. Today is International Mahjong Day. Mahjong Day?
Mahjong. It's
Mahjong?
Chinese checkers. The true Chinese checkers. Dominoes, whatever. Mahjong.
That's what that is?
Chinese dominoes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I was a champion.
The Mahjong?
Yeah. Back in 1986. This is a while before I was born. Champ. I got the ring and everything.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
I've
It's
never-
made out of bamboo.
I've never heard of that in my life.
I'm just
Never
making
heard
all
of
this up. I don't know if that's
I think
actually.
you're actually
Mahjong.
right.
I'm just looking at the picture going like, yeah, it's dominoes, but in China.
It is like that. It's a game.
I'm a
to get-
prognosticator.
It's an International Mahjong Day deals a game to get the celebration started. Play your tiles well, and perhaps you'll honor the day with a win.
Word.
It says it's a game with tiles. It's much like a rummy. Rummy?
Gin rummy?
Yeah, it's kind of
Ooh.
like a rummy. Go figure. You're pretty
love-
close.
I
That's a
love
pretty
Kid
good
Rummy.
guess.
Thanks.
It is also National IPA Day.
Ooh, okay.
So, like, if you like India Pale beer,
If you like your breath to smell like a sewer,
I'm not a big beer drinker anyway. Like, now I don't drink at all. But when I did drink, I never really was an IPA guy.
oh man, when I'm drinking beers, it depends. Like, so if you want to get you like a quick buzz and you don't want to drink liquor, drink you about 2 or 3 of them IPAs on an empty stomach, and you'll be feeling nice.
I remember IPA M. I didn't know what an IPA was though until you told me the whole story about how they came up, why they came up with IPAs.
That's right. It
Made
took
more
too
sense.
long to get it to
Yeah.
India, and the beer would spoil, so they doubled the hops in it.
That's why it tastes different, right?
Yeah, that's why it tastes like crap. You know what I'm saying? I mean, let's be honest. IPA tastes like crap.
Some people think that's it though. That's the thing. And there's all these IPAs now.
Possibly
There's
the worst thing in the world for your voice.
really
Oh yeah, hops
Yeah.
dehydrates your vocal cords.
takes all the juice out of your voice.
It swells them up and then it deflates them. So you'll have one song where you just sound really good. You're like, holy crap, I sound awesome. And then the next song, you'll have nothing left. It'll flatten out your vocal cords.
Here's the next one is one I really like. It's called Respect for Parents Day.
What?
Yeah.
Yes,
Respect
come on.
for Parents Day.
What up?
Yeah. That should be every day.
Sorry, Dad, I'll get you your welder back soon. I know I've had it for 6 months.
I'm good with my dad. We put the corn out yesterday, so we're good.
Dang, dude.
Yeah, got the deer corn out. That's most important thing right there.
I've had my dad's welder for a long time. He's probably feeling it today. He's like, come on, man. It's Parent Respect Day.
It's Parent
Get my
Respect.
welder back.
Oh, man. But on the other side, you're also a parent, so it works out. So you get respect from the other side.
But, Dad, I was welding something for you for Father's Day.
Next year. I'm sorry I missed this year.
Why does it say Timu on it? What?
It is also Minority Donor Awareness Day.
That's racist.
Kind of is, isn't it? Why didn't it just be Donor Day?
Right.
Why you got to be Minority Donor Day?
Why?
Yeah. Huh. Go figure. It's National Raspberry Cream Pie Day.
Okay.
Wasn't yesterday Raspberry Day? I feel like I talked
It
about
was.
raspberries. So today is National Raspberry Cream Pie Day. Because they realized that raspberries have no taste and we should put it in a cream pie.
What's the point of that?
I got a raspberry sliding one time at a second base. That's what they called it. Well, you got a raspberry.
Yep.
I guess that's because that's what it looked like. Yeah. Road rash.
Yep.
It is National Girlfriends Day. Ooh. How you doing?
I think it's a different kind. There's 4
Oh,
chicks
it's because
there.
they're friends?
And girls.
Oh. Thought it was like you're supposed to look back, hey, what's up, girlfriend?
I
Just
bet.
remember, I'm a one-woman man. You're right. I was wrong. It's to encourage women across the globe to get together and celebrate their special bond of friendship. And maybe they forgot that most women don't like other women.
I was gonna say, today will be that, and the next day will be like chicks talk crap about their friends' day.
You won't believe what Anna did.
My
you won't
God.
believe, oh my gosh, like Michelle, she is such a witch. She's-
Did you know that Brenda got Teflon freaking nonstick pans?
Yeah. And you're like, well, don't hang out with them anymore. I have to. We're going to lunch tomorrow. What?
Oh yeah, next week it's like, I love Brenda. She's so
Yeah,
great.
guys are different, but like, that guy's
Such
a
a great
jerk.
girl.
I ain't never talking to that dude again. And
For
then
real,
50
bro.
years later, they're like, hey, did you ever talk to Craig again? It's like, nope. Told you I didn't like the dude. And done.
I ain't gonna
when
pretend.
I'm done, I'm done.
Don't pretend.
That's the difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, why don't you talk to me, man? Because I don't freaking like you.
I'm getting
Go away.
The older I get, the more honest I'm getting. I figured out. Like the closer I get to 50, like I used to just put up with a lot of crap. I let
You
a
don't
lot
do
of,
that
I let a
anymore.
lot of people use me.
You
Like,
don't do that anymore.
right? But when you first met me, like I had a lot of like clingers and users, and
Dude, you had
I
an
just-
entourage of like 100 people that.
I just could not tell people no.
Oh,
And-
yeah.
But it's kind of like killing somebody. Like once the first one's hard, but after that,
How do you know about
saying
this?
no is. I mean, so I hear. But after you start saying no and like standing up for yourself, it gets a little easier.
Sure.
You know, like I caught myself saying no to myself. Like I was like, man, I'm kind of a jerk now. Like it's like I'd like to have a cigarette, and I'm like, no. I'm like, come on, man. I'm like, no, we quit.
Yeah, go ahead and smoke one,
Yeah.
sissy.
Yeah. No, don't tell me what to do. Like, that's what people are like. How'd you quit all that stuff? And I'm like, I use the voices in my head. They're bullies.
Oh man, they were talking all kinds of crap to me.
I'm a little scared of Jimmy Jack Snow, and he told me that
Jimmy Jack Snow.
So the reason I said that, there was a guy that we went to school with, and he had these imaginary friends, and he would talk to them in the hallway. And I loved that guy. He was awesome. But I always remembered that one name for some reason.
Jimmy Jack Snow.
Yeah, he was the tough one. Was Jimmy Jack Snow. Like, but I always wondered, what if he really saw people? Like, what if he saw dead people?
Like spirits hanging with
You
him
know
all
what I
the
mean?
time?
Yeah, like he was, like if he, because he would talk like there was someone standing there. What if he really saw them? Like, what if that was really Jimmy Jack Snow right there next to him?
Yeah, you know, his cousin,
So-
you know, he was a mob, you know, probably like a mob enforcer.
Sounds
His
tough. Jimmy
brother
Jack
was Louis the Ice Pick.
I don't know. Jimmy Jack Snow sounded pretty tough to me. And I thought, I'm going to be nice to that guy. And every time after I graduated and that Adam Sandler movie come out, you know, Billy Madison.
Man, am I glad I
called that guy. Yeah, I always thought about that when what if Jimmy Jack Snow just showed up and
What if that dude is actually like, he's like you know, super successful now, and he's like rich, owns like a huge Fortune 500 company, and he's just
not.
still talking to Jimmy Jack Snow. He's like, hey bro,
Hey,
ghosts are giving him advice about business.
Kelly McMicken, she says hello from Galveston.
Top of the morning to you.
Awesome.
Heck yeah.
I love Galveston.
Heck yeah.
You know, that's the only beach I've been to. I haven't been to any other beach.
Really?
One of these days.
I'll tell you, the one and only time I've ever been to the beach was a absolute shit show.
Which Misty says I haven't really been to a beach since it's only been Galveston. I haven't been to a real beach. There's water and sand.
I went to Mustang Island. Yeah, I've been near the ocean a lot of times, but I've only gone to the beach once. Okay, and me and my buddies
You
were
can only
on
put
tour.
your toes in the sand
Oh
once.
no! I mean, I that's a different part of the story.
Okay,
you know.
okay. Let me hear it.
Me and these boys called Mad Havoc. I was in this metal band, and we were coming down from. We started in Austin, and we drove and toured all the way down to Harlingen.
Okay.
We got to Corpus. We played this place called Zeros, and all kind of stuff happened at Zeros. Okay, some different stories for a different time. But when we left there, we're like, where the party at? And so we went to this party, and we're partying over there, and it got to be where, you know, it was like, you know, 3:30 in the morning, and they were sissies.
3:30 in the morning.
They were sissies. They want to go to bed. So me and all the guys with our vans went down to Mustang Island, and we had
At 3:30 in the morning.
don't Garth on this. No, but so we
Don't you Garth my story.
so we show up there, and we had bought a couple of handles, one of R&R and one of KD. Okay, the worst.
The worst you could get.
The worst of the worst, and then the worster. And so we're like hanging out there, you know, and it gets to be where the sun's about to start coming up. We can kind of see the glow coming up. And I'd never seen the ocean before. I'm like, whoa, look at that. And so I run over to the van, and the rest of the people are in the van and doing some activities, you know, smoking out or whatever. And I knock on the deal, and I'm like, hey, check this out. And like they like roll down the window, and a bunch of smoke comes out. They're like, what? And I was like, look, man. And they were like, yeah, it's the ocean. Go to the ocean, Jeb. And I'm like, what? And I'm holding this handle of freaking KD. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to go to the ocean. So I freaking chug the rest of that and throw up. And I start running towards the ocean. And they had this dog named Dumpster. They had this dog named Dumpster. And it jumps out of the back of their van and starts chasing me and biting me. And I'm running and taking my clothes off, running towards the water. And just about that time, I start seeing at the corner of my eye, there's all kinds of people on the beach, dude. Old people, young people, families, all kind of stuff. And I'm like stripping to go, you know, skinny dip in the ocean. And I'm like, oh crap. Well, the only thing I can do now, because I'm butt naked, is jump into the water.
Right.
So I start running faster towards the water, and this dog's biting me. And finally, I hit the water, and I didn't know this, but when you try to run into the ocean, you ain't running into the ocean. Because I went 1, 2, face plant into the water, dude. And then I stand up, and it's in the middle of winter, dude. It's cold as heck. And I stand up, and I'm kind of like,
That's your beach story?
yeah, and I'm looking around, and there's like people everywhere, dude, and they're all looking at me like, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, well, okay. So I start trying to gather up my clothes, butt naked, and I'm like,
That's like a Tommy Alverson song.
dude, and I freaking go down, and I can't find my
That's
phone and
extremely
my wallet.
naked.
I'm telling you, dude, I lived it. We weren't in Mexico, but close enough, you know.
Kelly says, that was you, Jeb?
Yes, that was me.
Yeah, the legend. The legend.
That happened. And we didn't sleep, and we went and played another show at the Hop Shop in Harlingen.
I don't know that I shouldn't tell this. My parents are watching, but first time I ever went to the beach, I was actually in college, and I was hanging out at the girls' dorms because that's what I did. And I was hanging out, and learning how to smoke cigarettes. And I thought, you taste like cigarettes. And this white van, this white van pulls up and goes, hey, we're going to the beach. Who wants to go? I'm like, I'm in. And this is like at midnight, maybe. And I get in a white van with people I don't know. They didn't even offer me candy. Like, they didn't offer me. I just get in.
They're just like, you want to go? And you're like,
But I wanted to go to the beach, and I get in, and then about halfway there, like, and we're riding in a cargo van, no seats, right? Like, this is real. Like, nowadays, like now that I know what I know,
Yeah.
but I'm riding in a van, no seats, no seatbelts, no nothing, just a white cargo van, and there's a dude playing bongos, and people are singing to this dude playing bongos. These are like hippie dudes. Don't know them. Like, I don't know them all, but they do. We go to the beach, and we watch the sun come up, and I realized about halfway, though, I'm wearing starched jeans and cowboy boots and cowboy hat, and these dudes are like in swim trunks. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
they're ready to go to the beach. So we get there, and here I am getting out like starched jeans on, and they were so starched I could barely roll them up enough to like walk in the sand. Like, it was not a good experience. And then I'm like, so when are we gonna go back? like you're not staying here, right? Like, the dudes didn't want to leave.
They're like, no.
Like, can I get a ride?
That's
Like,
what I was saying. Go to the beach.
Yeah, we didn't say anything about coming back. Like, I thought I was gonna have to find a ride.
God bless.
It was crazy. I would never do that nowadays.
No,
Like,
man.
they could have like killed me, and no one would
yeah.
know.
I did stuff like that sometimes. You know, one time I got done, my car was broke down. I gave it to my dad to fix, and I got a ride all the way back out to Lakeway. I was bunking with some people over in Mansfield Dam, chilling out. You know, my van had just took a crap, and I spent $500 on this little Nissan Maxima that had dents all over it. And I was getting my dad to fix it, and he told me it was fixed. He shot me a text in the morning. He's like, hey, man, you can go get your car. It's good. And it was all the way in Horseshoe Bay, which is like 50 miles away from Mansfield Dam. And I'm like, and I'd been drinking all night. It's just like 6 in the morning. He's an early riser. And I'm like, talking to my buddy Mike, and I'm like, you want to give me a ride to Horseshoe Bay? And he goes, nope. And he goes to bed, and I'm like, I look at my dog, and I'm like, you want to go to Horseshoe Bay?
You just start walking?
We start walking. I had a longboard, and I was walking down 71 with my pit bull. I walked all the way. I walked all the way to Spicewood.
Wow.
And before I caught a ride, walking all the way to Spicewood, dude, I had a jug of water, you know. I drank through that at about the first mile. And, I mean, it was the summertime. Walked all the way there and finally got a lift over there, dude. But I tell you what, riding down that hill on my longboard to that car, finally, like, done walking, is the best feeling ever, man. But I walked all the way to Spicewood.
Yeah. Things are better now.
Oh, man. But the one guy that gave me a lift, you know, is just this, he was like this drywall guy or something. He's like, you jump in the back. So I jumped in the bed and pa la casa. But I've done my fair share of walking and hitchhiking, that's for sure.
Got no food. We got no jobs. Our pet heads are falling off.
Yeah, things are better. Here's another clip from last year.
You are one pathetic loser.
Oh, man. Good
Boy,
stuff.
that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
Oh, gosh. That's good stuff.
Heck yeah, man.
Well, we're just about out of time. Thank you again to Andrea Goodman stopping in and hanging with
sounded
us.
great
Thank
this
you
morning.
for everybody who's been commenting and talking with us. We always appreciate that.
Heck yeah.
Kelly, hope you have fun down there in Galveston, Texas.
Heck yeah.
Thanks for tuning in to Texas Homegrown. We got Miss Beverly out there in Georgia.
That's right.
Georgia, sweet Georgia.
Oh, wrong song. Wrong song.
Man, we'll do it again tomorrow. Free for all Friday.
That's right.
Don't forget to go see some live music. Usually about Thursday when it's good to start watching some stuff.
That's right.
One of our sponsors, Mr. Double D Barbecue.
Don't need no teeth to chew.
Dana Deathridge out there in Bluffdale, Texas.
Oh, yeah.
They got the open mic nights on Thursday.
It's a place to be.
I'm going to have to go out there one of these nights. I'm going to make
Yeah.
it. But we've just been so busy.
I was going to try to make it in, but I got Wes Hall coming in to do fiddle today.
Yeah, Wes from Flatland Calvary going to
Yeah.
be in the house.
Come on.
So, but go check out Dana Deathridge over there. Got the adult beverages. You got the open mic night tonight. They got
And
live music.
AC.
Live music Thursday, Friday, and Saturday out there with some great barbecue. The best
Air
barbecue
conditioning.
you can imagine. Yeah, that's very important. The Morning Ride also brought to you by Wild Will's Saloon and Dance Hall.
Get your thrills at Wild Will's.
That's right. And don't forget to check out their lineup. They got some huge ones.
There ain't no strangers playing in Ranger.
No, John Conley's coming. T.G. Shepard is going to be there.
Yep. Jason Boland, the
Jason
Stragglers.
Boland. Yeah, man, some great ones.
Mm-hmm. I think even Whitey Morgan's going to be
Yeah,
there.
Bellamy Brothers. Great
Can't beat
lineup.
that.
That's at Wild Will's Saloon and Dance Hall. Get your tickets
That's
now.
country.
Some of those tickets
Come on.
are already online, so get those tickets soon because it will sell out.
Yeah,
That's for sure.
They're going to be gone.
Great Divide sold out when we went and played with them. That was a sold out show.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
The Morning Ride also brought to you by Wiley Disposal.
Is your trash in a piley?
Call Wiley.
Don't lose your smiley.
And brought to you by Brazos River Air Conditioning.
Because if you need an AC,
Call Wasey. You can find him online at brazosriverac.com.
That's right.
Or call him at 817-864-1412.
oh yeah.
And the Morning Ride brought to you by Cannonball Insurance Solutions.
Nice. Crisp. That was
That's a
crisp.
crispy one.
Nice.
I'm getting better at
You're
it.
nailing it.
Not all of them are good, but I'm getting there. I need to practice more at home. I will do that. I have to tune.
Hold on.
Yeah. Like Wild Will. The Morning Ride also brought to you by Triple Crown of Ford and Lincoln.
Go let the horses run.
That's right. Is that going to be their new theme song, you think? Once we get that
I haven't
recorded?
decided yet.
It's pretty close. Beverly wants that song.
I just don't want it to be like the Friends the Friends theme song where like that guy had this song that I'll be there for you, but nobody takes it seriously because it's also the Friends theme
Yeah, but
song.
they weren't doing much. I mean, come on. It was the Rembrandts. They had one hit before that.
I didn't know that was
Yeah.
what they were called.
The Rembrandts. Yeah, it's
a terrible name for a band.
Yeah, exactly.
The Rembrandts.
I'm sure they made a lot of money off of that song, though.
Probably. They're probably fine.
I'm sure they don't care.
Yeah. I doubt they care.
The mailbox money was probably all right on that one.
What band were you in? Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I was in the Friends band.
That one band that did that one song.
The band that made me so much money, I got a lot of new friends.
And a Porsche.
And, of course, the Morning Ride brought to you by one of our favorite people in the whole wide world, Miss Beverly Gosden Jenkins and the A-Team.
Because if you want the cream of the crop,
We got to rise to the top.
call the A-Team.
You know what I mean, Vern? All right, we'll do it again tomorrow. Thank you again for tuning in. And maybe Jay will play some live music for you tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So don't miss that for sure.
Heck yeah.
He might write 5 songs by then. Who knows? It's possible.
Heck yeah.
I might even bring my guitar tomorrow. Who knows?
Do it.
Who knows? We'll see.
Beverly,
See what
you got to
happens.
get on to Jody because I got the song mostly all done except for the harmony part.
I know. I thought we were doing that today.
We are.
Oh, okay. I brought my throat spray.
Come on.
I'm ready. All right. Until next time, Jody Lee for Jet Bridges saying take it easy. And if it's easy,
It's probably talent
what?
or hard work.
Talent? Is that what?
I'm getting worse at this. So.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
I apologize. I forgot you were there.